Did y'all see the red table talk?
What up, everybody? What up, everybody? What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Everybody, let's talk about it.
It was tea. Oh. So basically, if y'all didn't see the red table talk today, Jada put herself on the table and she told us that her and Will broke up. He said he was done with her ass, honey. They broke up. She had a relationship with August Alsina. Eventually, she said, when I was discovering things about me and you, talking about Will, that August said he didn't want to deal with it no more. He left her, and she haven't talked to him since then. And so now he coming out spilling all the tea. And Will is like, let's just establish this first. Like, I loved Will because how could you not love Will Smith, number one? Number two, he was like basically letting her know like we was broke up. He was moving her along through the story like, girl, we ain't got all day for you to be playing around. What's the story, girl? Go on, tell the story, sis. And then when she was like, you know, I got into a different type of entanglement with August, he was like, a different type of entanglement. Girl, entanglement? What do that mean? I was like, Will, get her together. She got you on Bill Gates' internet looking crazy as hell. You need to ask her the questions that the people want to know. He was like, Black Twitter done made it their business. They absolutely have, because y'all be up there telling everybody else business, okay? So we want you to put your business on the table too. So let me tell you something. What these people did was smart. I don't know if what they saying is true, but what they did was take a narrative that was turning against them and they flipped it. The rest of the 20 minutes, they talked about the marriage. They talked about how normal couples go through these struggles. They talked about, basically they mentioned on a whim, you know, that Will had been doing his thing too. And we all know about the rumors of him having a whole girlfriend. The girl, you know, is in the same place as he in all the time and that whole thing. So we all know about that situation. So, you know, he kind of hinted at, you know, Will was doing his thing as well. So, you know, they basically was like, you got to go through stuff. I mean, it's good to know that you have somebody riding for you. You can work through things, but you got to find that out by going through things. So I definitely know what they're talking about. I could relate to that. I think a lot of couples can actually relate to that. That's why it was brilliant. What did they say? Bad marriage for life? Hashtag. How that's going to be a hashtag for the day is over with. Bad marriage for life. It was cute. It was a couple of moments where I busted out laughing. Will definitely kept it light. He said he feel like he the wife at the press conference that's standing in the background like I'm going to support my baby. Because we already talked about this. I ain't even going to make myself mad again. Because, you know what I'm saying? We already dealt with this. Overall, I felt like it was a good thing for them to do. Did we want to know this much of their business? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We asked the question, so we can't get mad when they finally give us the answer. And she have a right to tell her side of the story just as much as he has the right. So I want to know what you guys did. Do y'all think that Jada was preying upon August? I definitely think that she wanted to help him, but it might have been out of a warped sense of, I just want to make myself feel better because I'm separated from my husband. You know what I'm saying? And then this is a good lesson for you ladies who think that when a man tell you he's separated, that means divorce. That don't necessarily mean divorce, ladies. Okay, so this is a lesson that you should learn, that the door is always open for homegirl to come back in. So do not be believing these Negroes when they tell you that they are separated. They need to be divorced. Okay? Or do you think that it was just August is upset because him and her didn't work out and it broke his heart, and now, you know, he's salty and he just telling everybody business? I tend to play the middle. I do think that, you know, she was a little bit probably too deep into it than she should have been if she was even considering at any point getting back together with her husband. They keep saying they wasn't, you know, they was done with each other, but I don't believe that, okay? Because if y'all was getting back together, then you wasn't done with each other. So I think that maybe she might have led him on. She might have got, you know, caught up in the rebound. You know what I'm saying? And I do think that August, you know, maybe got into the situation fully knowing what he was getting into. And maybe, you know, he thought it was going to be more than it was going to be. And once he realized that they were going to get back together, that he could not handle it, and it broke his heart. And now he is a little salty, and he is telling their business, and he has the right to tell his story. I mean, he have every right to say what his experience was, right? I don't think that he shouldn't say anything, but I do think to a certain extent, everybody has all this sympathy for him, and true enough, like I said, he have issues, so, you know, you should have some sympathy for him. But I feel like if it was a woman dating an older man, I would feel the same way. I don't feel any different for him because he's a man. This happens to women all the time. They date men that's older than them. It don't work out. If they decide to tell what happened, people come swarm in and say, "Oh my God, why is she telling their business? She's salty. It didn't work out." So I don't feel no different for him than I do for her. I feel like he got in over his head, and he knew she was married. They wasn't divorced. So he was 24, 25 years old. So it is what it is. In my personal opinion, I feel like it's one of them things as a young person, you gotta charge it to the game. Every once in a while, the person gonna goop your ass. I don't think she, preyed on him. I try to lean, like I said, to the middle more, because I do think she was looking for something in him, and she was giving more than she should have been. You know what I mean? As a grown old ass woman, you should know. You know what I'm saying? This little boy really is in love with you, and you doing too much. But do I think she was praying in the night and oh my God, he has so many problems and mental illness, I'm gonna take advantage? No, I don't think that was the case. So I want to hear what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I know I look a mess, but I just had to come. I ain't want to be putting on no makeup and producing no whole video just to come and talk to y'all real quick. All right, so I'll holler at you next time. Peace.